Nigerian Football Federation?
Well, so the first one is that authoritative source, revealed that FIFA has asked the Nigerian Football Federation Executive Committee, to give, details of the meeting, the one that was held 2 weeks ago that led to the impeachment of Alhaji Aminu Megeri, because they want to be fully briefed to know
whether that was on the agenda.
Well, we seem to be transparent, whether he had a fair hearing and whether we followed laid down procedures. There are procedures. We must not jump the gun. Because we are Nigeria should not mean that
Nigerian rule.
We should condescend to be a banana republic. We must do things, the way they are, and that is sticking. We always say that FIFA did this, but FIFA, like people have been saying, is like a voluntary organization. It's like a town union meeting. When you are a member, there are regulations. Like my town union now, they have regulations. If you don't want to be
then pull out.
Then pull out. That's it.
So they've asked now that give us details about you.
So that we will tell whether the due process was followed.
Was it on the agenda?
Absolutely.
Did he defend himself? And whether is
the voice of Esau and the hand of Jacob?
Then the second one is that for the second day on the Toyin, the NFF Executive Committee meeting failed to hold inside the NFF's boardroom. Although reports said that some group of members met at the NSC's office inside Abuja National Stadium. I mean, this is not what we should be. So this is not what we should be talking at this moment. Allow the Football Federation,
But they came out to deny yesterday the accusation that the SSS didn't tell them not to be meeting and all of that. There are reports. Are you saying that there are some truths in that report about the NFF leadership being told that before you hold your meeting, get approval?
No, but that was what we read yesterday when Ume was quizzed. That before you hold any meeting, you must get approval from
the powers that be.
Then the third one, the NFF Executive Committee, we hold another meeting by 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Are you sure that will not go the way of the others?
That is the question, Toyin. And we must highlight here that we are already feeling the negative impact. Yesterday, the story broke that the Eagles will not play any friendly on August 13th, FIFA friendly day.
No friendly for the Eagles?
No friendly for the Eagles.
Because nobody is planning it. Nobody knows anything.
Because there's a proverb in Igbo land that says, when your house is on fire, you cannot pursue rats. You cannot leave your house on fire and start pursuing rats. So now we cannot play friendlies. We are going to start our Nations Cup qualifier in a month's time in September, and we don't even know the strength of our team.
We don't even know where we're going to play in our home game.
And the real one, the NFF election. Some aspirants will learn to petition FIFA. Some are very good in petition writing, some are good in going to court, because they have been disenfranchised.
They have a reason to write now.
They have a reason. And, where are we? That is the question. Now, even the Federation Cup final, we don't know whether it will hold on August the 16th or not.
No, it's not going to hold on the 16th anymore. But we don't know when it's going to hold. But the elections are also going to be postponed. Is that what you're hearing?
Obviously, because
some people are also saying that the electoral committee will be disbanded, a new one will be set up. I asked myself, you can only pick electoral committee members from the Congress. That means you have to hold another Congress to pick. It's cloudy and confusing.
The Bible said evil begets evil. In the Nigerian case, I think illegality begets illegality. Let us do things the right way so that we save ourselves sometimes this embarrassment. We have a lot at stake. Our guests, thankfully they are in Canada. They narrowly missed the World Cup.
The Eagles as well.
I learned yesterday that Keshi, has agreed to coach. Maybe if they agree on terms. The letter of intent they sent to him, he has replied
accepted.
But they have not agreed on anything. We can't play friendly on August the 13th. We don't have
the Nations Cup qualifiers.
In fact, the report said that they are toying with the idea of bringing Shaiba Modu and Christian Chukwu, and we are going back to square one. So we must resolve this issue of leadership quickly, as soon as possible, so that every other thing will take shape.
Dumnodi, the one that concerns me really. I mean, everything concerns me. On the long run, Federation Cup final. Every year, we do not allow NFF elections to affect Federation Cup final. We'll play Federation Cup final a few weeks after we hold NFF elections. Federation Cup final built for 16. Some of the teams, as we speak, are still planning to play the final on the 16th. They don't even know that the final will not be on the 16th anymore. Why do we keep doing this, Dumnodi?
Well, they should know that November is deadline for submission of
representatives
for CAF organized competition.
Maybe
Nigeria have a way of doing their own. Maybe they know have a way of appealing to CAF or appeasing so that they will delay or give an extension. But I think that's not the best way to go. if CAF is really serious about club football in Africa, if Nigeria does not submit their representative for continental football
by the deadline, we miss out.
It's not a big deal. Nigeria should be part of it. After all, countries have not been playing this continental competition, and
for what Toyin said, our Flying Eagles will be playing on the 16th in Kaduna. Maybe that could be one of the reasons why Federation Cup final cannot hold. But it can hold.
What's the big deal? Play on Saturday and play a game on
Sunday.
On Sunday, what's the big deal? But
so we have to wait for elections before we play Federation Cup final.
But let me just say this, that what is the Federation Cup final is just 180 minutes. The girls will play at 2 to 4. The boys will play from 4 to 6. 180 minutes. Bury penalties. It's all over. Then you can go on a Monday morning, first flight to Abuja, then do whatever you want to do with your election. Whether you win the election, whether you win the congress, whether you do extension congress, whether you even extend your contract, your tenure to 2020, you can do that. But the football on the pitch has been played. So the players are focused on playing football. But because if you don't play Federation Cup now, the league, then you go to affect the league. Because by the time you start shifting the final, the Dolphins will play. We don't know when Dolphins will play. They will shift the fixtures again because it's going to affect some of these fixtures. And that's the big major challenge. We are ending the league again in November. December, we wait for the club to do another round of preparation. Then we are starting next year. January is the Nations Cup. February, when is the league going to start again?
That's serious food for thought for us. Dumnodi, I'm going to come to you very quickly for a review of what happened today. But before I do that, let me read this interesting one. Wumi Adewakun at Wumi Omoba. Oye, this is directed at you. He says, I like that proverb. When your house is on fire, you cannot pursue rats.
You fit
Okay, Jesus Boy says the NFF have just got to put their house in order. When will we ever get things right in this country? We need people who love the game in the NFF. I mean, the interesting thing is that there are some people there who love the game. That you can vouch for.
Major challenge to you.
But when you get there,
if government does not get their hands off football, if you like, have the hand act of a saint and the face of an angel,
the problem will continue.
2018 they will remove you. Even if it's a local government chairman that ordered that, you should be removed.
Okay, let's talk about the football on the pitch now, Dumnodi. Let's start with the results of games played over the weekend. Today we had Globe Premier League Week, 21 games played across the country. League leaders, Kano Pillars. This was a battle of top 4 teams, but Kano Pillars got the better of Giwa, 3-1. It ended. Let me just run through the result, Dumnodi. You'll give us the details as we go on. Enyimba, 2-0 over Sunshine Stars in Aba. So Sunshine's losing streak in Aba continues. Dolphins 1-0 over Heartland. Sharks 2-0 over Bayelsa. So it was a good day in Port Harcourt. The double header went the way of the home teams. And then you have Nasarawa United 2-0 over Taraba in Lafia. This was the only away victory of the week.
The 10th of the season.
The 10th of the season, and it was Lobi going to Ibadan, getting all 3 points off Crown. Moses Punde's penalty. Dumnodi will give us the details of all of that later on. Nembe, well, truly at home. Hammering Rangers 2-1. Oh, not hammering, beating Rangers narrowly. Hammering is a heavy scoreline, but Nembe getting the result over Rangers is...
Give Rangers some respect.
I mean, Rangers, we expect that they will do better. Gombe 2-0 over Aqua United. Good win for Osine Guavoin. Kaduna United, 5-goal thriller. In Kaduna 3-2, it ended over Abia Warriors, and then El Kanemi Warriors. This game was played 2 p.m. in Kano. Started at 2 p.m. and they beat Warri Wolves by 2-0. Dumnodi, run through for us the story around the
academy game, which you just mentioned, 2-0. Oyekachi Okoye and Tasiu Mohammed scored for academy. That takes them from 16th position down to up to 12, while we will drop from 5th to 8th. So it's quite difficult. Academy, they are doing so well, but the results have been modest.
They're playing away from home.
They're playing away from home. You can understand why that situation. Nasarawa United goal scored by Ugochukwu Leonard and Layenka Onolapo.
Oh, you can score the goal today, the defender. Wow.
Oh, you know him.
I know him.
You know him very
well. From First Bank.
Yeah, you know him very well. Very good. And of course, he scored a goal for Nasarawa United. So that puts them into the second position behind Kano Pillars, who are top of the table on 37 points. So for Giwa, they moved from 4 to 7. After that,
you lose one game, you drop out of the top.
You drop. So Enyimba beating Sunshine 2-0. Sunshine dropped from 9 to 11. Enyimba moved from 10 to 6. Goal scored by Daniel Eto and Maxi Ojebo. Ojebo's goal was the penalty goal towards the end of the game. So Enyimba sealed 2-0 victory over Sunshine. If I agree his goal, was the only goal that separated Dolphins and Atlant. But if a few minutes after got injured and was substituted. I don't know whether he's going to be out for some days, but we have to wait for Dolphins.
That's the man in form.
Yeah,
for Dolphins.
top scorer for Dolphins.